Welcome back to Let's Talk Ninjago. As you can see by my screen, we finally have it, the first teaser for Dragons Rising Season 4 Part 2. So with that said, let's get into it. I'll make sure I'll mute this. Don't want to get copyright strike. Let's put it at 0.25. Okay, and we're going to go through this trailer. Starting off, we've got a shot of what looks to be they're not the Never Realm anymore, so the Neverlands. You can see the land bounty there and Kai's vehicle. We also have what looks to be a formling similar to Akita, but she's way too small to be Akita. So I'm interested to find out who she is. Also, interesting to note here, the land bounty is a million times bigger in the show than the actual set we got, which is quite cool to see. The Kai vehicle is about the same scale, but yeah. Next shot. As you can see, ice, corrupted ice. This is very interesting because the Neverrealm would have been fine for potentially decades now since time works differently there. So it's interesting why the ice is looking corrupted again. The land around it doesn't seem to be too corrupted though. We'll have to find out what happens. Then next. This is my first. Ooh, okay. Go back, go back. Okay, we see the ninja there. Wildfire, Kai, Zane, Cole, Jay, Nia, Euphrasia, and Ryu in Ninjago City. Yeah. Interesting to note that Euphrasia does seem to be staying with the ninja for the whole season. I think I'm fine with that. The cast is extremely bloated already with or without Euphrasia, so depending on how much focus they give, I don't need them to give any mirror focus to Euphrasia, and she's got a cool element. I don't mind too much. So interesting to see. I'm assuming this is at the start of the season. There we can see Frack as well. Very cool shot. I'm assuming this is at the start of the season. Oh, whoo! Look at him. Okay, one sec. I'm assuming this is at the start of the season, and then they split up. But yeah, let's get to that. First look at Silva. Wow, he looks good. He does have the hip piece on his actual figure in the show, which is interesting. And based off the descriptions we got a couple days, Silva seems to be the ally that's a bit shaky with the ninja, which is very cool. And we see him with the weapon of desolation, very interesting. He seems to be using it here. It seems to be corrupting him, I think. Or he might just be evil, we'll see. Nice shot of the weapon of desolation there. It's going to be a huge player this season, I can already tell, on this part. Then we've got Percival somewhere getting brought up by some sort of... Whoa! Some sort of Imperium machine. I'm not sure what this is. This could either be the City of Temples or Ninjago City, I'm guessing. Yeah, very interested to find out what this is. This seems to be some Imperium technology. Then we've got Wildfire with Roby and Sora. It is the same ground, so it must be the same place. Very cool. Then we've got hover cars in Ninjago City. This is interesting, and this seems to be a prior or further shot from the show we saw before the ninja. Now we've got Ryu there with Sora, and interesting, there's hover cars. They seem to be chasing after them, so I'm guessing it's Imperium tech. Then we've got, yeah, I was right about the land bounty. I think that's the formling there. That looks to be the formling. The land bounty looks huge in the show. So, yeah, big W for the show. It looks absolutely massive. And you can see in there, I think that's Zane and Lloyd. Very cool. Ooh. And there seems to be two of Kai's car. That's interesting. And they're taking them out. Oh, this is a nice shot. That's a screenshot worthy shot right there. Don't know why Nia's in her spectral land suit and why she has a black mask. Bit confusing. But yeah, very cool. I'm interested to find out who these guys are. It seems like for this season, we're splitting up with the OG 6 ninja and the new, 5 ninja. Which I'm fine with. I'd prefer to see a whole season where they're all together, but I get it's hard. It becomes more of a mess, and we kind of saw that in season 3 when there's too many characters. So, I get it. And we see them jumping. Oh, that looks nice. Again, why is Nia in a spectral suit? Poor Nia, why does she get the worst spectral suit as well? And she's got a black mask. Very interesting to know why. Ooh, that's another sick shot of Silva summoning some elemental monsters. Very cool. So I'm guessing Silva is either going to betray the ninja or get corrupted by the Weapon of Desolation. That's my theory so far. Okay, here we see more of these hover cars. This guy seems to be asleep, not even at the wheel. And this girl is at least at the wheel, which is pretty cool. Then we've got Wildfire there. Seeming to say something. Okay, this is interesting too. We've got a Devonian, a Dragonian, and Jay in his core suit against this weird blob thing. I have no idea what it is. This, I'm guessing, is in the realm of madness. It just looks like something that would. Then we've got the Weapon of Desolation sort of captured. I'm guessing this is where Silva is going to take it from here. I'm guessing. Seems to be summoning monsters by itself. Whoa, you can see by that shockwave. That's pretty crazy. That's a crazy reveal. The Weapon of Desolation has the power to summon monsters without anyone using it. Jeez. Okay. I thought this was Silva, but based off the printing, it's not armored enough to be Silva. So we've got Kai and Cole here against whoever this is. Then Kai seems to fall off the land bounty. The land bounty, and Cole saves him there. Then we've got Frack against a bunch of loyalists who seem to be breaking in to somewhere. Very cool shot. Then we see our first shot of Grimtack with Silva on him. Looks very cool. Looks pretty accurate to the set as well. Like how he looks. Then we see Sora in a mech race, which is pretty interesting. Same mech as Season 1, Part 1. Then we've got Wildfire in the disgusting X1 Ninja Charger, the legacy one. Don't promote that set. Boo. Get that out of here. Pretty cool to see in the show, though, I'll admit. Then we've got Sora and Ryu getting attacked by what seems to be another Imperium piece of technology. This is in the Crossroads. There's a loyalist there, I'm pretty sure. So it seems like they're going to be dealing with the... Yeah, okay, that is a loyalist. Seems like their new team's going to be dealing with the loyalists, and our old team's going to be dealing with the elemental monsters and Silva. I see Lloyd in his Draconis form attacking a ice monster. And that's it for the trailer. Pretty hype. I'm a little bit confused still, as again we're seeing no Raz. It's starting to scare me a little bit that we're not going to see Raz at all, basically this whole season, Part 1 and Part 2. But we'll have to see once we see a full trailer. That was only a 30-second teaser. Pretty excited. Some standout things. Silva looks great. Very excited to see him. I'm interested in the pairings this season. Seems to be just the new Ninja and then the OG6, which I like the dynamics of the old Ninja with the new Ninja, so not sure how that'll work, but we'll have to see. Clear focus still on the Weapon of Desolation, which is interesting. And yeah, there's Grimtack's face. I think that's going to do it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts on the trailer. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.